Okay. Meh. That's a great way to start. Something caught in the throat. Alright, so hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. So, I made sure to mention this in a tweet and I think in a post. Yes, this is a throwback stream for Destiny 1. And holy crap. Apologies right now if you hear rumbling like right now. I do have a thunderstorm overhead, and unfortunately, I don't exactly have thunderproof sound dampeners. As a matter of fact, I don't have any sound dampeners at all. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just kind of vibe and hang out. And oh, forgot one thing. There we go. Oh, that blink. There it goes. It's back and working. All right, so this is a fresh account. I made it some time ago. I want to say Lightfall Time. I was feeling nostalgic, and I was running through. In terms of progress, I am max level for the character at the time, and in terms of power, I am still very low. I think, what was the max? 400? I got a few pieces of gear that might be able to go the way. I know for sure that piece of armor. But, yeah, of course, apologies to anyone adjusting your eyes to the frame rate, because Destiny 1, even through a Series X, it might load quickly, but it's still 30 frames? Or even? Something like that? I do not know for certain. So here, let me see if I can mess with the audio. See, just lower. Oh, I forgot they didn't do it smart. They just had settings. Like, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They had 9 bars. Why couldn't you have 10 and just do it in 10% increments? So, we are indeed reliving the golden years of Destiny 1. It is, I don't want to say it's for sure an in memoriam, because I know for sure I am taking a break from Destiny 2 as a whole. Looking forward. After dev streams, changes in the game, a fair number of choices by Bungie, and the general sentiment in the community, which somebody even made note of their own issues, it seems like either... Oh, well, that's an issue. It seems like when it comes to Destiny being the abusive X of life, or actually, hang on, what am I even going for? Was it command keys? I think it's like house banners. Probably. I'm just gonna go ahead and get into an activity. For sure, it seems like when it comes to Destiny, either you're tired of Bungie and Destiny 2, or you are hopeful, or you are among people that say, if you don't like it, go play another game. And unfortunately, the side of the community that is very, if you don't like it, play something else, is the same kind of people who just won't hear the opinions of people who would like to, you know, improve the game. They just say you're nothing but negativity. In the end, you're really hoping for oh wait, no, I just realized I can pick up bounties again. I forgot that was actually a big thing. Well, big-ish. It's useful. It was actually useful, other than season pass progression. Gotta get the moats. I do wish, though, they kind of did a little bit of retroactivity, like adjusting things like, I don't know how much it would work, but Destiny 2, Xur, he hangs around from Friday at reset till Tuesday at reset, so that's between Friday, half of Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and half of Tuesday. So roughly 4 days. Is that how it works? Roughly 5 days, maybe. Times are weird. But either way, Xur, I think with Destiny 1, he is literally around from Friday at reset, which is like at 5 a.m., until Sunday at reset, which is also 5 a.m. A nice 48-hour period. Some basic loot. Oh yeah, I forgot I was working on that one when I was last playing. Seeing if I can get gunsmith reputation up, because I would like access to both Fabian strategy as well as the first curse. Those are some handy guns. No one really thinks of them when it comes to... Oh, wait. Are you a weekly reset thing? Yeah, I think you were a weekly reset thing.
Guardian.
Well, shit. Now, I gotta remember, where's a good place I can find captains? What did I run that I got all this from? I think it was Kel Scourge. I'm just gonna see if there's something I can do on Venus. The menu was so less interactive at this time. I'm not used to the map only existing in the directory. I'm still, like, I know it's like 8 years of Destiny. Of course, you'd be hardwired for it. I'm still hitting the button for the map. They'd be all over the moon. Actually, you know what? They would be in the Shadow Thief, and I have something that wants me to redo the Shadow Thief, so rerunning this strike would actually be a good thing. Where was that? The classic Tanix the Scarred mission. Let's see, where was that? Explore, gather essence, swords. Unfortunately, I don't think I'll do a ton of the stuff. God, I forgot all of these were Crucible. Shadow Thief Reloaded, that's what it was.
Tanix has no house. He kneels before no banner, owes allegiance to no Kel. He is a murderer, and very good at what he
It's funny how
does.
short they kept. He is a murderer.
I have been tracking.
If they
him
legitimately
since
said
wolves
he's
broke
killed
their
more Guardians
chains.
than anything else in the system,
Now Tanix
that
works
might
for
have
Wolfpack.
arose. I mean, I forget. Did he actually kill more Guardians than Crota in the failed invasion of the moon, or am I just thinking of things? Oh, mid progress. There's people. Oh, this is Siva Tanix. Is it? It said perfected. Nice. Nope, that's regular Tanix. Hello. Hey. Oh. Can I kill him? Oh, I don't think I actually landed that. Oh my god, Zalo Supercell. The man's got it. I forgot that as much as I do say Destiny 1 had so many good things, I forgot there were some dumb things about it too. Like, this sniper that I'm working on a bounty. I gotta kill fallen captains. It specifically means actually fallen captains. So some cases like a named captain or a yellow bar that's like a revert captain, that doesn't count. Forgot when hipfire was actually like consistent and good. It's a tank. Still no ammo. Oh, hello. Oh, you're one of the ones that could have killed. Crap. Well, he was probably going to die from combustion anyway. Oh, I get the beep beep. Yep, they're here. The exploders. Running this strike for the Whisper version, Whisper, Black Spindle version of this strike, it made you terrified of that sound. Actually, no, wait, it was all taken. There's no such thing as it. No, probably just the Nightfall version of this strike. Are you gonna keep spawning? Jesus. Back when weapons had different sights. Back when tanks were actually something to be feared. Good old melting point. There we go. Another one I need to kill, at least I think. Where do we hear more sounds? Oh, that's right, there's a sniper up there. Did I get all those things I needed? That didn't count. Wait, was I? I forgot if I was 80 or 70. I might just need to roam the moon to finish that. Because oddly enough, there seem to be like no natural spawning captains anywhere in the old Cosmodrome. Or I should say the original Cosmodrome. You did. Yeah, fuck it. I don't know how much of that said immune, but... Wait, you come here. Alright, tank's finally dead. Back when fallen walkers were actually something to be concerned about showing up. Ooh, heavy ammo. Oh my god, it's Xanax! Oh. Hang on, that's unfortunate. Something seems to have frozen on the stream. What's going on here? Hang on. I'm using this through my old Elgato capture card. What is wrong with you? Are you not receiving anymore? Oh shit, I just got teleported into the strike. Hang on. Do I have to refresh this? Oh, hang on, you might lose, wait, actually, you don't even have sound, period, I don't think. Yeah, what the hell happened with this thing? Hang on. Oh, shit, that just closed out my screen entirely. Why are you not receiving? It was working just fine. Oh, crap. Now I actually have to swap my monitor. Yeah, if I swap that on, it instantly goes. If I swap this on... Okay, there we go. Alright, we back. I have no idea why that just stopped working. Got melees were not nearly as sticky in Destiny 1. cluster bombs. Oh. Oh, you're back there. I wonder if I got him. Or if Tanix counted for that. Nope.
Notorious mercenary dead.
Nope.
No small matter. You will be rewarded treasure from the Queen. And my respect as well.
Yeah, they really undersold how much of a threat Tanix was initially. Oh, wait, hang on. Gotta break another one of those. Remember those? 3 of coins, giving you better chances for exotics to drop off boss kills. That was a nice time. Right, this activity. Now, just because I need to... Well, hang on. That quest I was working on. Nope, wait, nope, not that. New Blighted Coven, that's Earth. Shadow Thief Reloaded. Complete. Okay, that won't be doable until after I do Rise of Iron stuff, which I'm still working my way up to. I think I can, but I don't want to yet. I feel like it's a shortcut. Because there's still so much Taken King stuff to do. Alright, so yeah, I need to see if I can roam the moon. I think Archer's Line, there was a few dudes that, or a few captains that just existed. Back when perks were just straight up simple. More resistance for running a simple subclass. Rep boosters. Before they were consumables. Now they are weekly rotations.
I wish I'd seen this place before the darkness destroyed it. I can only imagine how beautiful it was.
You know their old Nolan Bot? That is what most Destiny players think about every location they visit. They wish they could have seen it when it was beautiful. I remember there being a captain here. No, that's Vandals, Dregs. Vandals, Dregs. Man, I hope I'm not thinking of the Destiny 2 version of this area, and whether or not there's captains here. I literally just need 2. Yeah, you're a Vandal. You're a Randall. Why are you making this difficult? You're a single dragon. You're gonna die. Oh, helium filaments. God, I don't want to think about Destiny 2 right now, but hearing they finally returned destination materials after like 3 years of no longer having destination materials. I mean, that wasn't a cause for excitement. That was a cause for a headache as, why did you get rid of them? What's there? Oh, hey, chest. These guys are the dudes respawning from just there. What? You spawned a loot in a turn back? What? Spawned a chest in a turn back zone? 2015 Bungie, no. Or 2014. Actually, no, that would have been like early 2010s Bungie, no. Actually need that shit. Alright. See if I can find a captain somewhere. More vandals and shanks. Dude, what are you air skating for? Just break out a saddle. Or a saddle? A sparrow. It may have only been a little bit faster, but it was so much less effort. Alright, captains. You know, that does make me laugh thinking about the lore difference between Destiny 1 and 2. So, Destiny 1, you had houses for the Fallen, and they were kind of specific to each planet that they were there. House Exile was on the moon. House Winter was on Venus. Earth had kings and devils, but I think kings were just kind of hanging out. They weren't exactly a big one anymore. Then, after the Red Legion attacked and supposedly went fucking blazing through the entirety of the system and, like, absolutely hammered everything, supposedly all of the Fallen houses, after we had already reduced them a lot, were also in danger of, you know, houses being just destroyed. So instead, they banded under one house. So that's why every Fallen initially is all purple in Destiny 2, is because it's all House of Dusk. There wasn't any more unique houses anymore. But at the same time, it seemed like, just prospectively, there are so many more captains in Destiny 2. Judging by the fact that I've gone through like 3 different locations and found like no wild spawning captains for this one damn bounty I'm working on. Trying to rank up with Banshee and the Gunsmith. Because that was a thing. You actually could get fucking cool exotic shit from working with Bungie and testing his weapons. Ah! There's one. Okay, another captain dead. So I need to clear this out and wait until things respawn. God, servitors look so weird in Destiny 1 compared to 2. They were just so much more round. So much spherical. Oh, whoop. Fuck that up. That was the weirdest thing about Destiny 1 jump. It's like, it just ran out. Felt like a brick. I'm going crazy. I hear thunder. I can't tell if that's real thunder or game thunder. Alright, I need to back off a little bit from here. Those dudes respawn so I can get a captain to hopefully kill. Oh, nope, there's one. I need you. There we go. Alright, done with that thing. Actually go back to higher light thing. Ooh. Oh, look at that.
Hold on.
God, I remember needing a frickin' companion app just to find where public events were happening in Destiny 1. Because there was no map.
We might want to check this out. All right, let's take care of it.
get this done. The old Primor challenges. Didn't realize they were a challenge until after you hit a milestone and it'll pop up. And then you realize that was something to start working on. Okay. I'm in a state of being excited for every blue engram I see. Because I know not only its light bonus, but there's also the rare chance that it could turn exotic. And in a state of the character state I am, where the only exotic I have was bought from Xur. I'm itching for it. Whoops. Whiff. Crap, I just realized, it's an oddly common bounty right now. To get one that's literally just killing things with attachable grenades. Unfortunately, they only count them one at a time. Like, you attach your grenade to the one thing, so even if it kills 3 things, you only get the one. I was thinking to myself, what do I need to actually get grenades more often? I forgot it was Nemesis Star, that machine gun from the Rise of Iron. It just had a natural grenade regen buff. For whatever reason. Ow. Too early.
Got it.
And cha-ching. Oh! Wait a minute, isn't that Pocket Infinity? Okay, so I actually need to return to the tower, because I think Banshee has a package for me. But also, time to check out that fusion rifle. Yes, Defend and Forge. I forget if this was Pocket and... I don't know, it could be. It visually, well, I mean, the model is exactly Pocket Infinity. One of the most fun fusion rifles that just died because Bungie didn't know how to balance it, I guess. Such a funny thing. In Destiny launch time, there was so many things that were just absolutely cracked. But then as things went down the line, Bungie suddenly realized that's bad for balancing. So they... instead of adjusting it like they would nowadays, they just, let it die. Still have exotic particles. Now, I never believed that line where it said, like, what's it called? It's a stackable thing. There are some times I consumed so many freaking 3 coins and didn't get an exotic on a drop. I was just consumed that they didn't stack. Consumed? I was just convinced. That's a better word.
One victory. Over this data. He doesn't even... to begin?
Let's see, house banners for a little more glimmer, bunch of engrams.
Wear it well.
Oh, ooh. That just does not have any good light. Oh, wait, no, that's an upgrade. I'm not gonna bother with that. That's just a waste of materials at this point. I don't even have anything worth upgrading permanently, except maybe this Badger.
We still
A solid
have
enough
much
scout.
about Onyx.
Okay, so I should have a Banshee package.
Let's see these guns.
And also this one. What do you... Ow. Damn it.
Keep us safe.
Did that start a quest? Or was that just a thing I turned in? See, that's Siva. That's weekly elite bounty. That's for after Rise of Iron. You know, I'll actually abandon all these. As much as I would try, all the Crucible stuff is just frickin'... That's a good one, though. Lighten the quests.
What do you need? Good
Buy a few
choice.
more of those.
I'll remember.
Gonna
you
start
next
building the
time.
stockpile. Oh,
Maybe.
also revisiting bounties.
Open log.
See.
Check.
The
Checking. Confirm.
See, it's funny, these bounties, they never expire.
Goodbye,
So you could just load up on them and work on them eventually. Oh, wait, hang on. Inventory, got a bunch of moats. How's my reputation looking for New Monarchy? It's actually worth the... Ooh, a bit far. Boom, 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 boom. Oof. Ah, burps. Okay, so what's something I can work on next? Let's see. I could do Take and Patrol of Venus. Let's see, is there... And this one, that's... Hang on. Yeah, I think that would be specifically the Taken, or the Siva version. Let's see, that one's Rise of Iron. Let's do this one. Work on some more Taken Queen... Taken Queen? Taken War. Ooh.
Oryx is dead. Nice work on that. But the Taken are all wormed down into the cracks of the Cosmodrome. We think a coven of wizards is running the show over there. You're going to shut them down.
Yes, Kade. I won't say anything more, but I miss you.
Kade, I'm having trouble getting a bead on those wizards.
Thought you might. My scouts have marked blights all over the Cosmo. They're pumping out darkness like a spigot. Cut off the flow, Guardian. Cleanse the place, and you should be able to find the wizards.
Man, it's weird thinking about this one. I don't remember this quest. And again, the Taken War was a long time ago. Come on, poke your head back out.
did it. Wizards are marked and locked. Next.
Next indeedy, Nolan Bot. Go down here. Here, taken. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, okay. I remember when being down in these tunnels was one of the creepiest things ever. Man, that fire is one of the meanest things. Oh, damn it. What the hell? I just noticed it froze up again. I wonder if this Elgato is just old. I wonder... Well, it's warm. For sure. I don't know if it would count as hot. Don't know if it's melting or what, but... It is on a bit of a complicated line. Hang on. Unplug, replug. Wake it back up. Crap. I gotta put my monitor back the right way again. Alright, so that's all back on. What the hey? Rotate that. Okay, it's back. Man. I wonder if this thing is really just screwed.
The darkness. It's smothering. We've got wizards.
That was 3.
We're getting good reports from all across the Cosmo Guardian. Taking, abandoning the fight, or getting sucked back to who knows where. This one goes in the win book. Come on back now.
Ooh. Let's see what Kade has for us. I know lots of trips back and forth between the tower, but at the same time, there's lots of reasons to have to go back there from Destiny 1. And if I sound like a little bit distant, I am leaning. Well, I mean, I am comfy, but I might as well lean up. Or sit up. Where did my... Ah, there it is. Phone. Double notifications. That's fair. Anytime... This is a weird thing about phones. The weather channel comes in a phone, but then the phone also has updates. So, there's a storm going on nearby and overhead. So it warns me about a thunderstorm directly from the weather channel app. But then it also gives me a notification just off the phone. It's literally at the same time. I only need one. They literally look one for one exactly the same. Oh, yeah. Mantle engrams, because that is
Dismantle
always
system.
something worth doing.
Engrams,
There's
many
one.
of those left, even in our
Mostly.
vaults.
Oh, figures. I just finished leveling that thing up. And I get something of higher light. And some what was the other one? Melting point. Handy. But sunspots.
Well, thank
Alright, what did Kade have for me? Finishing that little quest.
Bounty claim with skin with lightning scar.
Taken have crawled beneath the skin.
Eris! You die and become a hive queen. Pretty much.
ID.
Yeah,
The future knowledge is real.
Nice shooting, Guardian. Remember, at the end of the day, bullets are the answer to every question.
Okay, kill taken champions. Okay. Oh, wait, I already did that. Fuck. Oh, I have to defeat the individual champions at every location. Okay, I remember that. But I don't feel like sitting around a patrol zone constantly. So how
Hey,
about we actually deal with
stay alert out
Malik
there.
instead? Then after that, we can chill in the strike playlist for a little bit, because I need to do some strikes. Pretender to the throne. You know, it's honestly hilarious, too, looking at the Dreadnought. Hang on. This map looks tiny compared to... I don't know, it's just... The Dreadnought itself looks so tiny, but anyone who's been in the original Dreadnought knows. There is a lot of goddamn ground to cover. I don't know, it's so weird. I know it's scaled out, so it probably looks that way, but... I miss when strikes actually had their endpoint be on the map. Like, all the strikes in Destiny, they just have their locations somewhere around the area of the map. But legitimately, there is locations in every single map of Destiny history that oftentimes you can only access because of a strike.
Oryx is dead, taken, unleashed. Many seek to claim the throne.
I thought that killing Oryx would have ended the threat. Instead, we created a power vacuum.
One that will be fought over for millennia to go.
Taken power strong here. New leader rises. He hungers for Oryx's power.
One Taken King was enough, thank you.
Classic hand cannon.
Taken are cautious, hiding.
I don't think it will be a problem. Here we go. No sign of a new Taken Prince yet.
He is close.
Ah, I'm locked.
Malak, capture him, Guardian. Bring him to Prison of Elders.
You want him alive? Whatever happened to Tailed and Bad?
I forgot about that.
Getting away.
Malak delays judgment. Cannot escape it. Prey wants to run. We follow. Taken will hold his echo. Find it. And find Malak.
Spooky. Not gonna lie though, it wasn't until the latest season of Destiny that I learned that fucking Malik, I thought he might have just been a challenger to the throne. But actually, no, he was more than that. He was straight up Oryx's nephew, because he was Sabathun's son. I don't know if that was ever like, whoop. I don't know if that was legitimately mentioned anywhere other than Destiny. Let's see, did I have anything that dropped, or was that purely like I got upgrades? No, that wasn't even anything. Yeah, that should be taking us to the moon. Wait, where is that quest taking us? Elsewhere in the Dreadnought? Probably. Hang on. Ah, taken anywhere. Well, tell you what, I'm gonna go into the Taken War and do some strikes there because there could be taken anywhere there. Wait, where do I need to go to get the Siva Crisis stuff? Is that just nah, just straight up better light. Wait, what? Oh, impossible. I was like, why does that look easier than the other one?
The Vex still mourn the loss of the Nexus Mind. But for the Vex, time is relative. In one moment, a construct is lost. In the next, it is reborn. When a powerful part of the network is lost, the restorative mind is summoned.
Oh!
It has begun creating a bridge through time. A bridge that, if it is not destroyed, will see the Nexus Mind reborn.
The Nexus Mind came back anywhere. It was taken.
I'm detecting a series of concentric barriers around the bridge site.
They protect the time bridge and seek to undo what we
I
have
remember
done.
this one. This was a PlayStation exclusive strike. I forget if it was during Taken King time or it was just original Destiny exclusive.
Unless I'm mistaken, barrier technology of this nature is unstable.
She's right. Find an arc source. You can use it to short out the barriers.
There we go. That's a bounty done. What? Ow. Oh, that's light restricted too? Ah, son of a bitch. Well, it is a strike. I suppose I should have expected that. What I'm also amazed by, though, is considering the other week, or actually last week, I was just minding my own business, playing this, hanging out. working on strike stuff. I had a full fire team in this specific playlist. Hell, even today I had a full fire team in the Shadow Thief strike. I don't know if that's just other people also reliving memories, but... No exploders? Oh, there they are. Actually, while I'm using a hand cannon, how close am I to that upgrade? Oh, it's fucking far down. I was about to just burn a bunch of motes and hopefully upgrade it, but... those motes, valuable for turning into factions. And accelerating progress. Shortcut. Sorry, every time I actually think about going to pick that thing up, it despawns. Thank you for moving right next to where that rocket was about to land, captains. Why do you keep moving? You keep fucking up your own shot. What, do you actually see the sniper glint? Oh. I'm out of ammo. I'm no longer out of ammo. Now looking back, I don't know if that changed to make primary ammo weapons infinite ammo, if it was actually good in the long run. Like, it was nice, but at the same time, hell, if you legitimately ran out of ammo, you got more ammo, so... In the end, all Bungie really had to do was recreate ammo synths and they'd be fine. Considering, I think ammo synths have like a 15-minute timer? I want to say like a 5-minute timer. In actual scenarios where heavy ammo synths would be broken, if you used it at the start, well, I mean, rally banners in the thing, but, I mean, Last item. Oh yeah, I can still break these. I don't think I need to. Classic Venus of X. They're weirdly smaller-headed goblins. Ow. That would have been a nice little three-piece. I still feel like they put the most effort in actually creating sound design specifically for the Vex. I don't know how complicated it would have been, but... A charge up here. Ooh, that's a big thing. Did that goblin just take that portal? I can see why this strike may have not been a fan originally.
You've proven you're a threat. Be ready, Guardian. Their fear has turned to anger.
I legitimately thought she said their beer. Can't I punch these to death? Now I'll be faster and shoot it. Ooh. Hi. Man, are you just gonna keep spawning things? your problem. Alright, hopefully that steady flow of enemies has ceased and I can just walk with the ball. No, I just saw a blue of red on my map. Bruh! How much are you gonna throw at me? No, this is a strike made for 3 people and I'm alone, but... Jesus. Oh my god, finally a teammate. Somebody else to shoot. But it also figures as soon as I get through what seems to be the last wave of ads. Renaissance, give me a stat boost. Oh, it does boost the grenade too. You know what? Oh wait, shit! I actually just realized something. I messed up a layer because I do see that message there. No. Of course, somebody actually talks and then a view bot appears. Let's see that. Go there. Yes, absolutely. If there was an HD remaster, I would 100% put all my time into it. Like nowadays, it just seems so much better built. Like in the long run, as much as you can admit the 30 frames hurts between like 60, it still looks good. But I did hear from a friend that there was such a thing as like the Vanguard project or something like that, which was going to be an entire PC port of Destiny 1. Of course, not done by Bungie. They're busy with other things. But oh, I much appreciate that compliment. I very much do. I'm very small time. Also not done by Bungie would be a plus. Yeah, if legitimately they're, I mean, I just wish they would wake up. I mean, I made a video that has, in perspective, 10,000 views, 200 and over 200 comments. 90% of them is people over Bungie, which I don't know. Ow. Not bad. A blue rarity hand cannon. It is hip shot, body shotting. It's like random dregs. But in Destiny 2, you can have an exotic hand cannon. If it's not a precision, it won't kill. Oh, absolutely. I played this. I forget if I was day one, or I was like the week of release officially. But yeah, I've played this
The Nexus
since
Mind must have been
vanilla
a vital
times.
resource. The very appearance of the restorative mind means we have the Vex off balance. Press the advantage, Guardian.
Man, these Cyclopses are just. Alright. We got a. I do appreciate it. Any sort of comments I always welcome, because as much as I am a small-time creator, I still enjoy talking with random people, be it their own insertion of opinions or agreeing with what I'm saying. Of course, actual genuine opinions, not just people that were like, you're spreading misinformation, this isn't sunsetting, when it's the definition of sunsetting. It may just not be flat out, but it's passive-aggressive sunsetting, to say the least.
That's the time bridge and the restorative mind.
As much as it's a...
That capacitor just lit up. You know what to do.
What's the word I'm looking for? It's a funny case too. I made a note in that sunsetting video I made about talking
That
about
got
how
its attention.
what's the word? I'm trying to think of it. No wonder pre-orders are down from last year, something like that. And then I had people genuinely coming into the comments and saying, "Oh shit, thank you for reminding me I can do such a thing as canceling a pre-order." Oh, that's right. That's how this strike went. Yeah, that's probably right. Come on. Hey, don't look at him. Look at me. Oh, wait. Get a third. Why did you get a third? Yeah, it's been hard because they always, I mean, the last few years, they give every current player a reason to pre-order, being a pre-order bonus that's an exotic. But at the same time, man, freaking, it's just not at all the same kind of fire that it would have been before. I love Destiny, but every time I look at anything to do with how Edge of Shape is changing, it's just not there. I don't know if the magic is gone or I'm just that different than before, but legit, there's not much that they have said interest, let alone me wanting to fork over more money than I already have. I'm probably gonna blank out of watching Destiny stuff, Edge of Fate launch, and just kind of focus on other games, enjoy myself, have fun. And then once this stuff starts coming out for Ash and Iron, I might restore or keep looking at things again, because, you know, it's that sort of thing. I hear that we're going to the Plaguelands again. I'm excited. But they made no mention of Siva, but they also just said only that we're going to the Plaguelands. Bungie, they love their secrets, but it's to their detriment. There was a comment in the live stream today from Bungie. It said 2 DLCs for the price of, or 2 DLCs for the price of 4. Fired. And I was just like, man, that is a big oof. They're not wrong. It's such a weird thing, though, the Destiny community as a whole, because I was in a Destiny Discord server like a while after Edge of Fate. Sometime I want to say during Revenant times, when I still enjoyed Destiny, but the community as a whole just seems low, what's the word I'm thinking of? Low morale. Where I joined a server, hopefully trying to raid in a time when, like, all of my friends today had abandoned Destiny, uninstalled. They said screw Bungie. They killed Destiny. And it was just me. I was joining servers trying to keep up opinions. And today I went to that thing and was trying to discuss genuine criticism of the live stream and the way things are wrong. The entire freaking Discord was all, well, if you don't like it, stop playing Destiny and stop complaining about it. It's like, how am I just gonna stop complaining about somebody that looks like they're ruining 10 years long, like a 10-year hobby plus? It's like I get that general thing. It's like I get the general idea of if you don't have good things to say, don't say it. But at the same time, I would love to voice my displeasure about something that actually feels like it's being messed up. Oh, shit, right into a thing. I guess same fire team.
Those fallen in the
It makes me laugh thinking of all the streamers that have said, like, I am taking a break from Destiny, or I'm backing away from Destiny. But then I say, as a player, it's just like, I'm really struggling, and as a very relatively small creator, it's like, I'm just taking some time away. I think they're messing up. I'm not liking things. And then just immediate uproar. I've had a few people in my comments talk about how they've been, like, shamed off of Destiny to the point where they go play something else.
The Archon Priest's soul. We'd better head for the caves.
And that's the big feeling too. It's just being there, but not for the money. Because unfortunately, I'm enjoying playing Destiny 1 and regrinding a character from base than I am continuing my Destiny 2 journey right now. It's like other things too. It's like, ever since not having Destiny 2 be the main creator game, I've not only branched out, covered a few things, covered some Helldivers, played a bunch of Helldivers. My crew's got a little Discord server, or not Discord, Minecraft server we've kind of been putting the work on. It's just like, after not playing Destiny 2 so much, I genuinely realized that Destiny 2 is a second job. if you want to be current. Fuck, just think of like seasonal challenges. How much Gambit you have to go and play, how much Crucible you have to go and play. Fuck, I just hammered out everything I could do in the seasonal and, what's it called? The seasonal and strikes tab just to get to rank 200 for old time's sake out of the season pass. It was like 2 solid days of nothing but hammering down strikes, and that was dedicated grind. It was min-max grind, and it still took like 3 whole days of no one else wants to play anything, so I'm just playing Destiny. I was like, oh my god, this feels like it's so boring. It's also like, how do I say this? I used to keep up a streak with Destiny 2, where since they introduced gilding, like gilding titles, I've actually gone through and gilded Conqueror every season. It was a point of pride with me, because it meant that some of the hardest activities in Destiny to date, I have managed to get through. But then they released this season's strike list. It's half battlegrounds, not to mention half of some of the worst battlegrounds, and that just doesn't translate to strike playlists. And it's just like, man, not only am I not looking forward to doing any of these strikes, but my future of Destiny is looking not great. So I have made the decision to just let that go. It's like a 14 season long streak that I'm breaking simply because it's just not looking either fun, satisfying, or frankly, logical. Not to mention, I think Bungie's actually making it harder next season to finish those gildings. But frankly, I've been finding more enjoyment out of digging holes in Minecraft. I am a big enjoyer of Helldivers currently. Anytime I can get the crew all together and play Helldivers, it's been a blast. And that's Helldivers and Arrowhead. I have been excited to see what they're going to do with a frankly indie game that exploded. That's always a good enjoyment that I get, is seeing an indie game explode and seeing what a company does with it. Like it's like a Repo and other lethal company likes that get really popular and then they're allowed to actually develop the game good. That is something I've been enjoying seeing. Like, there was one game that came out, I think it's still early access on Steam, Void Crew. It is literally just Sea of Thieves, but space battles, but purely PvE. It's also a roguelike, which I will admit, I'm not the biggest fan of roguelike, but
just give me some time.
It's still pre-1.0, like the game isn't fully released, but it also is such a solid game. It is very well enjoyable, and I would love to see where that game goes. Oh shit, I just realized I'm doing Winter Ruin Taken version, so that means I'm gonna have to against Ill Will. That old Taken shotgun that for some reason was heavily sought after, even though I remember it being not great. Echoes of Malik, do I need? Yeah, it's such a feeling when you have promise, or something looks like it has promise, and you're excited to see where it goes. And that's exactly what became of Destiny 2 for me, is I went from being excited for every potential next adventure to looking at the next adventure and saying, this is not it. Ooh, Sparrow time.
They mind if we take their pikes.
No, I forget. Don't I need to break Shadow Flakes, or just hammer and back when sparrows were actually tough. It could be that slow death too, because there was plenty of. I mean, I think I remember one comment on a vid of mine that was essentially, you won't put it down because there's no other game like it. Which I will admit, Destiny has a very special place, both in the market and just the game's genre in general. But just because it's unique doesn't mean I can't stay away from it. Unfortunately, Destiny trying to exist, or Bungie trying to have Destiny continue while also developing Marathon seems to be kryptonite. Oh, that's exactly what. Anytime he had that reasoning where it was a abusive ex. Anytime that I mentioned that, anyone agreed with me. It's just that it's a poison. It's an attractive poison. Sweet. Got all the bits I needed.
I was sure that the Archon Priest was...
But truth be told, that's
Take
kind
an
of why
incoming.
I'm
Get ready.
a little, I wouldn't say scared, maybe concerned about ever getting actually popular enough on Twitch to have an active chat where I can't keep track of it, because it's just like, I can pride myself with comments because I look at almost every comment right now, even when videos get busy, and I can at least reply a lot. But in terms of Twitch comments, if it ever gets popular enough that I see the Twitch is scrolling by, like, sure, I'll probably look for the highlighted ones, but I'm scared of one day that I'll miss comments and make somebody feel like I'm ignoring them. Just as a creator, because if you interact with somebody, you want to get acknowledgement back. Oh, this guy's beefy. That's false. Oh shit, turret. I forgot that was a thing. Oh, I should also check. Oh, I don't have one of those guys. Yeah, I do appreciate hanging out and chatting. Oh, brother. Me being way better, trust me, it's such a weird thing with my YouTube history, because one of my most popular vids at the start was a Titanfall guide. It was like a guide to Titanfall 2 and Frontier Defense on getting a challenge that was going to be forever done quickly against AI, which is always favorable in a game that you can do it against AI in. Legitimately, it's... I don't know how popular it is, but I still get comments to it. It's like 7 years old. But that was before I had a capture card. That was before I had any sort of editing software. It freaking is a 30-minute long video that when I actually redid it to the point I would now, it would be like a 5-minute video. It was literally just me streaming on Twitch and talking about it and then ending the stream and uploading the archive to YouTube. It makes you cringe so bad thinking about how I made that video,
Let them know what happened.
but it's still one of my most viewed. Ooh, fucking exotic! Ah, damn it.
Found the prison of elders, but then the Taken found the fallen.
Ah, if it was gonna be
Bad for them.
gauntlets, I was gonna be excited because there's a chance for
Better
ruined
off
wings.
in the prison.
It's like my favorite D1 exotic, at least armor. And if it was a gun, because I need a fucking exotic gun. Random loot. I'm out of light. Poggers. But yeah. I think about missed opportunities so many times. Let's see, what was it? I had a... God, this is why I got paranoid with, like, archiving some of my stuff. I had a Beyond Light, Deepstone Crypt. I had an especially just funny go at it with all my friends. It was some of my more goofball, some of my more idiot friends that had just all piled up to raid. I freaking was having a time of it, and I actually
Some
managed
creatures
to
of the
stream it. I think I either streamed it or recorded it. I freaking
the dark
cut it down. I uploaded it. It was like a
Long ago,
30-minute video. I was like, all right, that's good. And I go to watch it back just to laugh at it. At some point during the edit, audio desynced,
the mercy
and I had just scrapped all of the original footage because I was so convinced that it was all done. Next, you know, it just gone. I just couldn't bother keeping it up.
To rise.
I was just like, no, that was such a good one. I would have loved to keep that for later.
The Dark Blade
Ooh,
suffers his
classic
judgment
Darkblade.
in the depths of a hive prison. I am feeding an energy marker to your ghost. It will lead you to his cell.
Let's see, how many strikes was that? That was Echo Chamber. Then Echo Chamber, Archon's Run. So that's 3. Darkblade would be 4, and then I need another one after this one. Oh, wait. Be up on that. Doubt it'll get back-to-back hits, but you can always hope. You know, I do get that last bit because there's a fair number of conversations that me and my buddies have because I got one of my closest friends. He's former military, a fair number of them, all former military. Oh. Speaking of which, there's one of their fiancés. Hey, Grim. Well, no, I didn't see Discord notifications until just now, Grim. Nope. Oh, yeah, no, I legitimately do not hear you. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm about to die. Yeah, Grim, that's a oopsie on my part. So it's because of the setup with the old Xbox. Oh, the door is locked. Oh, the door is opening. I do not hear the output from my PC. I was honestly in here just to have my little PNG, because the PNG works off of what's it called? Discord. It's only working what's connected with the Discord channel. Yeah, that's a oopsie on me. Well, you can harass me here. You know, one of these days I'm legitimately gonna get tired of you two doing that. One of these days you're just gonna have to make me do it.
The spell is getting weaker. Let's get to the other battery.
No. Make your bolts swing elsewhere. Man, Destiny 1 snipers just feel good. Weird, but good. Get to this section even after doing it over and over again. I still forget what happened. If you look at, well, obviously there should be a boss fight. This is where the frickin' ogre and colossus pop out in the main campaign. That's probably weather alert. Yep. What's freaking weather alerts? It's raining. You don't need to be told every time the rain forecast is gonna change. To be fair, I don't blame you on that, Grim, but also when I looked up Destiny 1, I saw I looked up Destiny 1 trying to get the thumbnail. I saw somebody selling it for $2 of like a digital copy. Or not a digital copy, hard copy. I'm fairly certain if it's a hard copy, even if it's like $2, Bungie might get like 30 cents. So, if you wanted to subvert giving Bungie more money, you could always see if there's a hard copy for sale in like a GameStop or Facebook Marketplace. Die, wizard. Get out of the bubble. Whoa. Okay. Out of the bubble. To be honest, I forget if GameStop is even open, period, nowadays. I hear so many things about GameStop maybe going bankrupt or something. Oh, wait a minute, hang on. Don't... Yes! My memory preserve. Calcified fragment. We need to find some of them.
Track. Alakul's energy marker is getting stronger.
Find the Dark Blade. Finish this.
I mean, to be honest, though, I feel like GameStop's gonna be like, what is it? Pizza Hut. They're all closing. You never see any new ones. But they're not going out of business. At least that's the case for the East Coast and Pizza Hut. Oh shit, I may have just killed my teammate. Oh yeah, no, the nostalgia does hit hard. Like, I think... I'm trying to think. If I got this after Destiny 2 thing. I think I transitioned to Xbox One Destiny 1 before Destiny 2 came out. I don't know. Oh wait, my teammates have left this.
Why did the Dark Blade rise against
This may be not dead.
The wizard Varrock was his mate.
But there was certainly a game fairly recently that I regretted turning in. The classic High Moon Cybertron games. I played the hell out of Fall of Cybertron in a time where I didn't have Xbox Live. So I thought the main campaign was the only thing that was about it. And after I had played through the main campaign a few hundred times, I finally said, you know what, I've had enough of this game. I might as well turn it in and get some credit on something. I think GTA 5 I was turning it in or something. And then that was when I developed the feeling of nostalgia and wanting to play it again. But when I looked on Xbox One, I saw there was next-gen versions. The servers were all still up, they were still operational. However, there was no digital versions being sold. And at the same time, there is just no more left in physical copies. Like, I don't know why they weren't selling a digital version considering the servers were still up, but, you know, High Moon be damned. And I got lucky a few weeks ago. I managed to find a downloadable version on PC that actually works and isn't like a fire's nest like most free old game downloads are. It was just a nice feeling. That's actually a plan for another stream sometime in the future, playing that one back. It was just nice actually thinking I got the OG game back. The next one I'm hunting is one of the Need for Speed games, Need for Speed Carbon. If I can actually find a good version of that on PC, I will play the absolute hell out of that. Reinforcement yell, or was that was the reinforcement yell, not the death knell. God, this strike was unbeatable. This is just such a good strike.
Screaming into the pit between stars.
See, that's a point of contention with me, because occasionally I do go back and play my main account, which is like every raid done, a bunch of all the exotics.
Went down into the pit.
You'll probably shame me for this. The only exotics I don't have are every one of the good sorts. Because for some reason, I just only made the Arc one, and all of the other ones I just didn't. I think I hated the grind. But, every time I look at my Destiny 1 Titan, I get annoyed. Because Bungie has still not restored, Wrath of the Machine. Like, they restored every other raid, but then they go, oh, guess what? We can't restore that one because we never restored Siva into the game. It would be too much work, so we just can't do it. Meanwhile, it's legitimately the only raid left that hasn't been restored, and they can just fulfill the collection. A bunch of bombs to turn in. Oh, that was something I mentioned, and
Vex
it
still
didn't do so
mourn
well,
the
so I'm
loss
not
of
sure
the
if the
Nexus
message went out.
Mind.
Talking about
But for the Vex,
Hawkmoon
time
and
is
Destiny.
relative.
Because you remember
In
how
one
Hawkmoon
moment,
had
a
that exotic
construct is
mission
lost.
Harbinger out of the
In the
EDZ?
next, it is reborn.
Well, before too long,
When a
it went
powerful
away.
part of the network
but
is lost,
when
a
Bungie announced
restorative
that,
mind is summoned. It has begun creating a bridge through
what's the
time.
word? When
A
Bungie was
bridge that
recreating
if it is not
the Whisper
destroyed,
and
will see the
Outbreak
Nexus
Perfected
Mind
missions
reborn.
to put in with last year's pre-DLC event, Into the Light. We got heated. When they were talking about restoring old exotic quests into a rotator, they mentioned restoring a bunch of the old ones, the Whisper, Zero Hour, and they mentioned that Harbinger was also on the list to be added.
And seek to undo
That was
what
like
we
3
have
years
done.
ago, and there has been no mention of it since. Oh, Echo Chamber again. It'd be nice doing this one with teammates
Unless
from the
I'm
start.
mistaken, barrier technology of this nature is unstable.
She's right. Find an arc source. You can use it to short out the barriers.
Oh, 100%. Especially in this day. If Bungie legitimately took a moment, stopped releasing new content, stopped developing new stuff, of course, do quality of life updates, buff passes, sandbox changes, you know, the usual maintenance stuff, but stopped developing anything new for Destiny and just went entirely into the project of restoring everything in the sunset, I feel like the community sentiment for Bungie would do a complete 180. If they legitimately just said, we are just restoring everything that was taken. Because that's, you know, that is the point where people are still, to this day, the most salty with Bungie, is that, what, $80, $120 worth of DLC that we just can't have? You know what's funny? I made an allegory, a video I put out talking about how seasonal quests could only be done once, and as much as you can replay some of the things, there's a repeating habit of Bungie where they make single-time experiences that you can only replay if you genuinely restart a character. How I mentioned you can't reread a book if after reading a chapter, the chapter just burns away. Because at that point, the story would be partial. And I'm sure it's armchair general type of shit, which I don't know about the soundness of it, but in concept, it sounds amazing. Essentially, around Beyond Light Times, Destiny should have done what Overwatch 2 did, where Overwatch 2 was just going to be essentially Overwatch 1 continued, and Destiny 3 would have been Destiny 2 Part 2. Just rework the engine, rework the foundation, make it so that you don't have to delete everything. And even if you gotta wipe our inventories and restart a character, just keep the old loot sources and allow us to re-earn
The
it.
Vex
And
must be destroyed,
I did a
of
poll of this
course.
among the friends who are tired of Bungie. They were fully down for that. Even if they had to restart a character, as long as everything was available to re-earn, they would have been down for that. Before they lost faith in Bungie. And anytime I offer anything to my friends about a hypothetical scenario, would you come back to Destiny? Every time, even if it was like the best scenario, same thing. It's like, yeah, but they ain't getting shit of my money. Like, I think they would maybe buy at baseline what's needed, but there's like no silver, no seasons, no microtransactions, nada. These are tanky. Oh, that's a deal. Yeah, unfortunately, Bungie may have put too many of their own nails in their own coffin. Ah! Killing me. It's been a minute since I died. I have a feeling it's gonna come soon. Man, my teammates are absolutely zooming. And again, that is what happens when they have all the good shit, and I don't. And again, this is a Smurf account. It's kind of the purpose. And that's like all the Twitch drama that has been happening, like with the Ethan Klein thing and all those streamers that are getting sued. Legitimately does appropriate action, then gets labeled misogynist just because the 3 people they're suing is 3 women, even though they were very much guilty of breaking copyright. But then also, if you specifically speak bad about any of them, you're an incel. Regardless of the fact that these women spread allegations of people committing crimes falsely. But if you speak out about them doing that, you're an incel. It's like, bruh. It's like the same thing with Bungie. You speak bad about what they're doing. You speak poorly. Anything that's not, I'm so excited for the next DLC. This looks sick. Guess what? You're a hater. You're banished. Shadow Realm. But yeah, about that Twitch drama, I'd recommend that if you are curious, you brace yourself. Oh yeah, no, I have fucking so much time put into all of Destiny. If I could put up the time wasted on Destiny thing and show my time that I've spent in this game. And if anyone says like you're a hater, you just want Bungie to fail, it's like I have given them my soul practically. I'm Ghost Rider signing the soul contract to Mephisto for my services. But guess what? No more. Actually, after this strike, I'm actually gonna, if you still got time, I'll actually post that. I'll put it up in the top left corner because that's not really important for Destiny stuff.
That capacitor just lit up. You know what to do.
Oh, right here.
That got its attention.
This was such a good strike. Shame this one had to be a PlayStation exclusive one. Because Sony were dicks back then. Or Activision, whichever one. Yeah, I feel like that's early examples of Bungie doing Bungie. Have console exclusive weapons and activities. Taken King comes out, release them to other platforms. However, those weapons got sunset, they're not going to be useful for the year. Oh my god, Destiny 1 Gallahorn. There's the Ocean, sort of mine. I mean, that was back when it was all about exclusives. If you played Xbox, you're like, haha, I got Gears of War and Halo. If you played PlayStation, you're like, haha, I got God of War and Uncharted. And if you played a game that was across both that had an exclusive like that, you're just like, well, shit. I'm not going to buy, instead of buying this game on another platform and spending an additional $600, I'm just going to say, shit, I don't get it. looking back, that was some of the dumbest things to play the console exclusives. Like, oh, just because you played on this platform instead of the other one, guess what? You can play shit a month early. It's like, what's that? Put it in the hole. Oh, fuck. Kill it with fire.
I can sense the river of time. Its waters flow again, on their course.
Alright, now that that's done, I can go
The
ahead
Nexus
and back out.
Mind is unmade, and the Vex are denied a power.
Alright, Cora. Gotta cut your audio short there. Alright. And while I'm thinking of it, set to the tower. Let me go over to my screen and see. Oh, that was my own stream that I just brought up. Let's see. Time wasted on Destiny. Let's see. Time wasted on Destiny. The benefit of using the same name everywhere. It's pretty easy to find yourself in cases like this. Let's see. See if I can get this cropped well. Well, to be fair about the game playing smooth, it is on a Series X, so there is like a solid state drive. So it's running off way better hardware than this was made for. So it might run better than it should be. Let's see. Media file. And source. Oh wait, hang on. That's the wrong thing. Crap. Okay, that was media. Okay, that was for video. That wasn't this. Images. Well, to be fair, I didn't even know it was a solid state drive initially. I just remembered once upon a time playing this and going, oh my god, these run times are so much faster than before. And someone was like, yeah, you idiot, it's better tech. Alright, there we go. There is the damning evidence of what I have done to myself. I'll go ahead and enlarge it. It's right there.
Sign here. Acknowledged. See you tomorrow.
Fixed. Happy to help.
Turn some of these
Well,
in.
citizen.
See what I get from that exotic.
Study it carefully.
Oh, no shit. Almost even. Fuck! If that ain't Destiny in a nutshell. Gets an exotic engram in the wild, decodes it for a character I don't even have yet. Because this is a fresh account that only has a Titan. That's such bruh. Ooh, finally. I get to play with a machine gun. Playing rocket launchers for ages. Am I even gonna... Well, fuck. It's Radiant Dance Machines. No one actually uses this. So, I'm just gonna turn you into an exotic shard there, buddy. Thank you. Need that intellect buff. Let's see, 273, 290. Yep. Light update. You'll love to see it. Exhumed. Well, I'm not gonna bother wasting the resource. It is just a blue rarity. It's an oddly funny thing. The time wasted on Destiny thing. Whenever you're I was playing with a group of randos in LFG. Like when I still had the will to go into random fire teams to raid. And I legitimately checked everyone's names to see how much they were accurate or off. And some people were absolutely dumbfounded by the time they put in.
There is no rest for you and I.
Light to Chalice striking the moon. That's going after Malik.
Well, can't trust anyone.
Let's get to work.
Well, these rewards are instantly dismantleable. Oh, do I have access to the heroic playlist now? Or does that... Wait, that might not exist right now. Oh, for sure. You know, I feel like that was a sign of Destiny's toxicity as a community. LFGing random people. Putting in specificities for preferred, like, skills. It's like a job application. If you don't have the skills, oftentimes you won't get accepted. So people fake having X amount of clears of something, and then you raid report them, found out they're full of shit. I feel like it's toxicity both ways. For lying on the application, joining when you're not what they ask, but then also microscoping everybody. All right. Pop the last 3 coins I got for a while. Let me see if there's somebody running Old Malik. Go ahead and shrink that back down. That can just kind of stay up there in that corner. God, Zen moment. One of those perks that sounded so great in theory, but you never felt like it was actually working. At least in Destiny 1. Man. Get upgrading exotics the natural way took for fucking ever. I bought this thing Friday, which, granted, I haven't played that much after I bought it, but this entire time, it's still being upgraded. Yeah, how many modes do I have? I'll mess around. Don't do that to yourself, man.
The Taken King is dead, yet still his armies writhe and claw at our worlds. Even as you led the assault on the Dreadnought, a powerful Taken war beast fled for the safety of the shrine to Oryx. The would-be Prince Malik works to perfect a dark sorcery. He must be destroyed.
Solo for now. Oh, hey. Golden chest. that is old gear. I'm a lock. Classic Golgoth. Okay, so
Anybody home?
I'm stressing my Destiny knowledge. I think
door is sealed with looms.
the pulse
Let's
rifle,
get to work.
oddly enough, the pulse rifle with Malak's name didn't drop from Malak. I think that was New Era Omnigul? Yeah, no, I think I actually spelled it right. I think it's only 2 L's. But legitimately, it's such a weird thing thinking, oh, hey, James. Yeah, the Grasp of Malak, I think it was? That pulse rifle, named after Malak, doesn't drop in Malak Strike. It drops in Omnigul Strike. Bungie. Oh, yeah. I should, yeah, no, you're person number 2, James, that come around doing that. I have my PC output dead right now because I'm plugged into my controller, so. Thank you, Sir James. You go have fun with Infinity Siege. I'll probably wrap this up maybe about 7-ish and see if the crew wants to do something. I'm still feeling Repo. Ever since that Repo update came out, I've been feeling it. It's such a weird brain screw being in Destiny 1, having limited ammo in all respects of weaponry, and enjoying the fact that I don't have infinite bullets. Lots of them. More the better. Oddly enough, Destiny 1 feels like the definition of slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Hello, Chris Roll. Oh god, I forgot. They were just ammo spawners. Circle of bones. Whoops. Load the gun. And that is the sad part about making a fresh character to re-enjoy completely. No raid weapons. Probably no Nightfall weapons. But in the end, there's still plenty of useful gear to have. Without raids or Nightfalls. Woo. Dang snipers. Oh, that's right. I gotta go this way. Hang on a minute. What am I thinking of? Destiny 2. Oh, yeah, that's right. It was like the old Fogoth Nightmare Strike. For some reason, this path was blocked off, so you had to go through ships that just floated among the center. Another one of the many things... Well, no, that one wasn't a vault one. That one's one that maintained, but became pretty useless.
The Taken exude blight wherever they go. Just one of the agonies of their existence. Malik has begun to control that blight, empowering it at his command.
So, now we know.
Oh, so much heavy. No, stop doing it. No more splitting up on my choices. Crap, I hear them splitting in that other room. No, stop it. Bad sign. No splitting. Thank God it mostly spawns all there. That almost killed me. I forgot about that nifty thing where being near light spawning was very poor for your health. So much taken. Man, that was such a weird buff. Why would being near taken blight prevent you from
The Taken
sprinting
power
but not moving
twists,
entirely?
shapes. The average thrall does not live long enough to see its frame reformed. Malik has lived with this power for many, many years. His hideous skin is a sign of his age, his cruelty.
It's still such a wild thing remembering that. Well, I don't know if it was a retcon. Malik actually works as a nephew because he is the son of Seven. But if Destiny 2 Heresy story is accurate, because it seems like they're forgetting their own story a lot. No, that's a great thing that people who've been paying attention have noted. With the next Destiny DLC, the Fallen enemies we'll be fighting is House of Exile, which was the Fallen on the moon, Earth's moon, but they opened, they have a trailer explaining some plot lines regarding them that say, the House of Exile didn't invade Earth. Yeah, so if they didn't invade Earth, why are they on the moon? Yeah, brain scramble, that's a good way to put it. Actually, if I even remember the story for the original invasion of the last city, Battle of Six Fronts, the one where Saint became a little bit more famous in terms of being Saint 14, all fallen houses were there, except for the wolves, which is why they lost in the end, if memory serves. Which all houses includes Exile.
Beware, Guardian. The Blight will drain your strength, your speed. Do not let Malik dominate this shrine.
This would have been a good strike to... what's it called? This would have been a good strike to reintroduce to Destiny. Like, you didn't even have to be story relevant. Could have just done it. At this location, there's really nothing keeping him from it. If I recall, Malik's special abilities is all stuff you find on different Taken, so it's not like it would be much effort. But once again, it's money and effort Bungie would have to put forward, but they don't need to, so they won't. Oh shit, forgot about these guys. You know, I kind of forgot the sidearms of Destiny 1 were actually... Oh. Oh shit, that's an inconvenient time to do that. Thank you for the heads up. I may have noticed that in the moment, but it helps out a bunch. I don't know why it's doing that. I don't know, that's just something iffy with my old Elgato capture card or what. It is like 2020-ish old, maybe. Yeah, literally it just froze up. Literally everything received from my Xbox froze up. Hang on. we go. I very much appreciate the help. Hang on, why aren't you working it out this time? Oh. It's trying. I think it's trying. Crap. I think I gotta reset it again. Which means I gotta mess with my monitor again, because it's gonna auto-adjust. I just really hope I don't time out. I'm trying to work this. I'm working the stick. Alright, come on. Ah, there we go. Okay, so I might just have to unplug replay. I don't know. It feels hot, but it doesn't feel hotter than it ever was. So I don't think it's like overheating and burning out or anything like that. But all right, still in it. All right, Malik, you ready to fight? Nope, he's running. Forgot that was a big part of this fight. Malik was hauling ass. There we go. There. Oh, that's right. Doesn't Captain spawn over there or something? No, I'm okay. I think all the good hidey holes, they spawn phalanxes. Oh yeah, even the center shrine is closed, that's right. Tricky, tricky. I bet the Malik could actually be a kind of good ad farm too. Constantly spawning scions, constant waves of bad guys. forgot he does. Oh yeah, he does evolve during the fight a little bit. At one point, his head gets so bulbous it pops. I think at that point, he starts spitting out axion darts. Kade is looking so good there, jeez. Sounds. You hear them hitting his head, and for some reason, because it's so squishy, it feels weird. Oh, there it goes. Get squished. That's it. don't you start spewing out, oh crap, there's a captain. Well, now I gotta worry about them. Oh, yep, there they are. Those Axion darts actually had ass behind them. Oh, you're still wanting me alive? Damn it. Thems. Come on. Nope, crap. Gonna go for it if I needed that. I would have been in a big spot of trouble. Light. Damn you, don't run. Okay. There we go. I think he's done with regen call or reinforcement calls, so I am going to load this. And I'm done. Shit. Crap. Crap. For one more sidearm shot. That's all I needed.
Malak's power over the Blight
That's
was
a solo
impressive.
little Malik kill.
You are a credit to the Tower Guardian.
Did she just compliment us?
Yeah, but isn't there's a blight somewhere in there, I think. Not flat. That reminds me. Oh, whoop, wrong thing. 317 defeats. Destiny 1, that was a shit ton. Oh, we can do one of those things you can't do in Destiny 2, and that is go to the reef for a alternate Cryptarch. Huh.
Please repeat. Tower opening decision bounties. Resolving images now. Tower operating Cosmotron bounty. Resolving images now. Zero protocol. Confirming resolution of missing package bounty.
Oh, that turns to be true. That is a indeed unfortunate thing, where apparently Bungie pre-orders are also taking a hit because of the fact that people are pre-ordering only to get access to the pre-order exotic, and then canceling a pre-order, and apparently they keep it, so a little scummy, but at the same time, that's what Bungie gets for putting pre-order exotics. Well, or making pre-order exotics. Oh, Dreadfang! I forgot about that one.
Your prize, Guardian.
It is a light upgrade, sadly.
Well. Goodbye, my friend.
Nice wavy taken sword.
Good. You've done your part. I'd forgotten we had that. A rare piece.
Hey, Devram.
Personally, I prefer not to get shot at in the first place. I don't know if it's loaded.
I forgot this is that era of Bungie where every single NPC had the same animation when you walked up to them practically. See, how am I doing on materials? I still need some more shards.
Nothing else?
Barracks, got the Dreadfang. Now is that quest line? What's next? Alright, those weird burst quests. And also this one. I don't even think the Heroic Strike playlist is a thing now, because this was Heroic Strikes back during Taken King time, and that got replaced with all the Siva Heroic Strikes, I think. Yeah, because that's Siva Crisis Heroic. Let's talk about that. That's a weekly story mission. Yeah, I don't think I can exactly either do that yet or do that period. Let's see, that's just hanging around in patrol zones, That's doing specific patrols, but I do get a Sparrow. Weekly story playlist. I can't do that currently. That's a lot of waiting around in patrol zones. That's the thing, though. I think one of these Taken Wars... I think this one, when it finishes, you get the Boolean Gemini, which is a very solid scout rifle. But also... it's a pretty meh one, officially. Compared to other exotics. And also a really goofy name. Boolean Gemini. Well, I think officially. Well, I think this was back during a time when leveling up was actually a lot more important. And same thing with reputations, like rank up packages rewarded good things. And I think it was an altogether sort of thing. Because, like, here, where did that thing go? See, Blighted Worlds. This one. This is kind of the main quest where you had to work with Kade, Ikora, Zavala, and all of them to work on things. And it would be some small things, multi-step quest lines. But this is also back when Bungie was good at multi-step quest lines. Because there's actually stuff to do. And there's actually unique stuff to find in patrol zones. Because these are like the old Taken Corruption events when you would just be sitting out in a patrol zone. And suddenly a bunch of Taken would start showing up. You'd have Taken lieutenants. How many fire deploys ago? To be honest, I only know of the most recent two big layoffs. But also, I don't know how terrible or good Bungie HR was. So there could have been many more firings that I have no idea. Officially. Remember, Bungie was a part of Blizzard, and Blizzard had many, many issues with that, supposedly. That joke's in poor taste. Let's see. Essence of Darkness, Court of Orcs. Well, Court of Orcs is unfortunately something I don't think I'll be able to do. Because that requires people. And as much as there might be people roaming about the Dreadnought, who knows how many people will just be roaming about the Dreadnought for Court of Orcs. Well, I think a bunch of the stuff I have left in terms of patrols is just related to sitting in patrol zones, which... not exactly in the mood for that specifically, and I was hoping to not get into the Taken War campaign yet, or not, hopefully not getting into the Rise of Iron campaign yet. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and hit the pause button on this for a while. So, Neff, I genuinely appreciate your company and hanging out, because even if I only got one or two people hanging out and chatting with me, it still is more than I can ever appreciate. So, genuinely, sir, I thank you for hanging out. But I will have to go ahead and hit the red button and cut it off for here. So, all those present, I do thank you for your presence, Neff, and possibly one or two others that I can see in my readout. But aside from that, I will go ahead and end this here. Anyone in the future who is watching this back, I genuinely appreciate your time. With that, I will see you all in Destiny with the Rise of Iron campaign. But in terms of streaming, maybe some impromptu repo and maybe